I have no idea. No idea why my feed dropped there. And it didn't reconnect neither. Anyway, so we'll see what happens here. Maybe it's a computer, but not paying attention, but it's still keeled over quite nicely. Now if you don't want to keep all your mats, okay, here's Belial. Was Belial. If you don't want to keep all your mats, what you can do is control and just drop everything, but I'm gonna keep my mats. And then I'm going to go back to town, which means it just takes a little bit longer to get the XP, but you know, I'm ever hopeful that I might get something that is actually worthwhile, but nothing in that lot. Just take a little walk around the clock. There he comes. And there he goes. To quicken this up, and then summon straight. Oh, Belial's coming. I was going to say summon straight away, but then Belial appears, so we'll do that first. The reason I run is because to summon the wolves, I am using back, which is travel 50 meters. Back say. Now you could change back away to a different rune that that gives you a different methodology on how to summon your wolves. Go back, pick him up. Boom. Can you kill the boss faster? Yeah, but he's fast enough. Now, before I open the box, I'll go back to town. There's only a Yen's Blessing in there, and I'm not too interested in a Yen's Blessing. So now we open the box, summon, and go and pick him up. While Zir is being summoned. There we go. Rinse and repeat. Open the box. Oh, Belial's coming. You can tell if Belial's not coming because the summoning altar doesn't appear. You get some corrupted eyes of Belial. Simple. And come and pick up. Still got 2 or 3 bolts, and that's enough to take down Zeal. How many have... Okay, so before I open the box, I'll head back to town. There is still another sort of 15 minutes or so to get to the world boss, so enough time to take down Zir a few more times. Red Sermon, Temerity. You never know, I might get a 4GA at some point. Go back. Pick up. And down he goes. Open the box. Summon. Oh, 2GA swords. Okay, well, we'll keep a hold of that. Summon. Does anybody use these Kasra horns? Oh, that will tickle in my throat. I think I need to go and get some more honey water soon. Open. Summon. Pick up. Rinse and repeat. And of course he drops. Oh, okay, so I need to go back to town. I should have took an opportunity just before this kill. But we will go now before we open the box. That was the red sermon. Yeah. Chance. Oh, that's actually. It's a. Look at that. It's a 2GA, but it's only 141, which is sort of in the middle, I guess. A little bit to the lower end, but I'll sort of maybe keep a hold of it until a better one comes along. I'm getting full up again. Ah. Open up. Summon. Pick up. You might be thinking to yourself, he just must have got some fantastic gear. Not really. It's okay, it's half decent, don't get me wrong. But it's far from being some of the... Okay, Belial's coming again. Kaboom. How many corrupted eyes have I got now?
Corrupted Eye of Belial, 19. Okay. Summon. That's a good idea. Okay, so I don't have any more. So what you could do now, if you don't have any more, you could, no, not escape, E, leave dungeon, and you know you're just wanting to run for the boss for XP. And you go tab to open up your journal, reset dungeon, are you sure? Yep. Then you can go back in again. Now this is only if you don't have any mats and you can't be asked to either trade for mats or go farm for mats. Come back in. You know, it takes a little bit of time, and it takes time to summon, but this is actually a much more viable method of getting XP per hour than any pit run. And there you go, and I still get the XP. I didn't. Okay, well I'll do that one more time. So that's 104. Just to show you that this is actually a viable working method. Tab, reset, accept, in again. Run through. Take whichever route you fancy. Summon. So remember, I'm at just a tad under 105. 108. Viable method. See, can't open. So if you have no mats whatsoever, that's what you can do. But I wouldn't suggest that you do it on any of the minor bosses. The boss that you really want to focus on is Urivar. Unless they nerf this, Urivar is the quickest to resummon. Go out, back in and resummon, kill. It's the quickest by a long way, by a good 20 seconds. And the XP you get from killing Urivar is the same as you would get for killing the Harbinger, or Duriel, or Andariel. Don't go for Andariel. Her death dance just takes way too long. So if you have no mats and you want XP per hour, farm Urivar. It is by far the easiest. I got 3 runs of the beast. It is by far the best XP farm in the game right now. That might change when the tower comes along, but if your key is actually finding, just going with the build you've got and getting as much XP from it, go kill Urivar. Really just run around. That's why you call it the finger friendly. Oh, that must have been, that was a, oh, we can do the same here. We only got 3 runs here, so, but we can, because we got 3 summonses,
3 box openings, we can summon 4 times and get the XP. See, every boss you kill. The minor bosses gives you about sort of 4-ish. So that was a nice, that gave me 4. Oh, I summoned. Okay. What I'll do, I'll just summon them. Leave the stuff on the ground. Then sort of come back in and clean up. Who? There's no 1 GA, 2 GAs or whatever in here, so I might just leave these. $130. So there we go. All done. Now I am going to just take a small break. I'm going to get myself some more honey water. My throat is just a little bit... ugh, a little tickle. So I shall be back in just a couple of minutes. Going to be just taking a break. There we are. That didn't take too long. The kettle is quite nice actually. It keeps the water warm. It's like a thermos kettle. Better. Right, so, oh, we got a whisper. Can't get the whisper because we're all full up. Yan's blessing. Let's grab the whisper. Chaos. See what the chaos was. Chaotic. World boss should be just in a... Oh, talk of the devil. Let's just get these finished. And the gift of the tree. Was there anything worth keeping here? No, not really. Pardon me. Let's just have a check. What'll boss 2 minutes? Okay, we've got a bit of time. Put these away. Consumables, we're all putting those here. So the next one we can run is these two, because that's the most that we've got. Ooh, Tribute of Ascendance, that's another one. And that's a Forgotten Wisdom, we'll grab it. So I've got quite a lot of these. If somebody wants to run some with me, just drop me a line. Right, where's the world boss? Where are you? Ah, there we are. Wandering Death. Then maybe after this we run some Helltide, see if I can find this final purified do real thing. Boom, boom. See how the wolves just pounce on them. This is by far the simplest build to run, I believe, in Diablo this season. Right, we'll just wait for the boss is in 5. Here you can literally go AFK. Hands free. I'll go and stand inside the boss. I'll just follow around, so my auras can help. Right, let's see if these beams can take me down. Didn't even whisper me. I mean, see, I've got 20,000 life. There I'm vulnerable. Oh, that reminds me. We want layer keys to drop. Does his thing. There's me standing in his beam. Doesn't do a touch of damage. I'll stop running away. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. As simple as that. Okay, so it drops some more keys. Right, let's head back to town. Let's see what did actually drop. These are dropping more often now, but I really don't want to run. Right, so there was a couple of, oops, wrong one. I like to be a little organized. 21 Belials and Darials, so that's at least maybe do another run. Let's see what we'd get here. Radiance, Refinement. Okay, Titans have all got enough. Oh, no, I don't run the rest of these things.
Much thanks.
Let's run some of these. Get the Andariel keys up and a little bit. Oh no, I said I was going to run some Hell Tides. Where's the Hell Tides? Here we go. I can run Andariel anytime. I'm really wanting to try and find the purified key of Duriel. You might be asking, what the hell is he talking about? I'm talking about these. You got the purified claw of Andariel, the purified eye of Belial, the purified tongue of Asmodon, and the last one is the purified eye of Belial. No, what the hell's the Duriel? The purified horn of Duriel, and I still need to find this. And you find this by killing Duriel. But to kill Duriel, I need to summon him. And to summon him, I need to open the boxes. See if I can find, because I've got none left. So I need to find some summoning materials. I rely on the good graces of somebody else to summon for me. It looks as though somebody's summoning. But I don't like to come to the party empty-handed. This is a good method for getting your cinders. Cull maggots, okay. And here I can literally go AFK. Just show you. There I am. And this is my fortified in life. Barely getting scratched. So I can drink my honey water. Stay in here. Be happy, happy, happy. And not worry about it too much. See, my fortify is going down. Wow, to 15. A lot of people haven't got that life in the first place. Now you're asking how do you get that much? Because I put on Doombringer. I was running this Aura build with the two-handed axe, but then I was using the two-handed axe to apply consecration, but then I'm not using consecration, so what can I do instead? I'm not using any skills in my skill bar, so I just really need something to boost my survivability, and I thought, oh, let's have a look at Doombringer. I need Doombringer. What's this? Oh, it's this thing. No, I can't be asked to do that. So I gave Doombringer a go, and lo and behold, it's doing good. But I am using it for a specific purpose, for the survivability. But it's fit for purpose. That's all I would say. Right, where's this? That's box number 1. Chest armor. No, I'll take the living steel. There's usually another box down here somewhere. No more boxes down there. Okay, so we have to go up. Oh, nobody reminded me. Take your medicine. It's not about needing them for any specific purpose. I could take just 2 of them, I guess. In reality, just to get the bonus for the XP. Oh, finally I got 1 heart. Right, where's the next? Okay, we need 250 for that, but so we ain't got 250, so we can head up. Oh, this is good. Nice and simple, AFK. If you have a look, my life. So that means I'm when you see these little blue things, that means you're vulnerable. Yeah, you see? Lose it all when you're dead. And underneath that said vulnerable. So if you're ever wondering what that blue thing was, you know. It means that you're vulnerable. So I made a build yesterday that was mythic free. It only had the 1 unique, which is, I think it's not absolutely necessary for the build, but it works way better with it, which is the excuse me, the Dawnfire, because it gives you the now deals fire damage as well, and it damage increases by 50%. It's additive, not multiplicative, but I'm hunting for a better one of these, because this one, the actual passive is not particularly, it's on the low side. There we go, we're all done. A couple of runes that dropped there, not too shabby. So I'm still, you know, in the... Oh, here's another one. We'll take this. Because it give you a reasonably good amount of cinders. Oh, one more rune that's just dropped. Oh, Duriel has been summoned, but I'll wait. I'll get this first. My stomach is rumbling. And it's only 10 o'clock. Kaboom. If you look, I'm running the 3 auras, but they're all in their passive form. I'm not actually clicking them. To do more damage, click, but I decided that I didn't need to. This takes down T4 layer bosses, all of them, and it does it in 1 or 2 hits. It's more than enough that you need to be able to XP farm the bosses. You see all these build guides that have, like, you have to play the piano with the left hand. No, it is. I like this, because then I don't get carpal tunnel. So you see, I'm only running the auras. There's no skills in here whatsoever. Now to improve this, absolutely put skills on the bar. We'll take the rune. Put skills on the bar. Oh, I've now got enough to go and grab this. And then you will absolutely do more damage. You could use the Arbiter and do it in Arbiter form. And then you've got extra damage every time you're in the Arbiter. But I don't need it. Why do you need it? Is my thing. You know, you can run high pits, okay, fine, but the amount of XP that you actually get per hour running high pits doesn't, it's not a viable XP per hour farming method. Maybe get some kudos in having a build that can run up there, fine, that's what you want, absolutely go for it. But that's not what I'm after. Now that might change once come to the tower. Maybe the tower can give us some decent XP per hour. I'll just go for the no. Right. So where's how many? Let's maybe go get this one first. 220. This is honey water. It's not coffee or anything like this. My throat is a bit ticklish. Honey water just helps. Gargling with warm salt water in the morning, in the afternoon, just to... Go on, let me go. And then the next one is right next to Duriel, but I have enough to have one summon of Duriel. Only one though. Another rune. This is, in my opinion, the easiest build in the game, and I'm only at 267. But I was doing the same at 250. What I'm doing now is backfilling some of the points just to give us a little bit extra damage. Oh, it looks like Duriel's been summoned. Or in the process of being summoned. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just grab whatever dropped in here, which was not a lot actually. For the residuals. Oh, he's done. Okay. We can help. Hopefully somebody else has got another one. Oh, I thought I put one in. Nobody else got any? Bummer. You're better if you can in a group and everybody's got some. So I'm just gonna stand here, warm my hands. I've actually got this. It's a little electric thing here that keeps your hands warm. It's like a hot water bottle, except for it's got a little. It's quite nice actually. When your hands are cold, this is perfect. And as I'm AFK, my hands are not on the keyboard. This is perfect for keeping my fingers warm. Because this balcony is a wee bit chilly. There we go. Done, done, done. Let's pick up these. Excuse me. Heavenly sigils. Purified Horn of Durio. Yay! Now I have to figure out where the bloody hell all these. Purified tongue, horn, eye, claw. Now I need to find out where the hell these altars are to go and actually summon all these things. Yay! But I'll before I do that though, might as well go and spend all these. Oh, I need to go to the Tree of Whispers, okay. Then I'll have to look up on the internet and see where all these altars are. Amulets. Yay! Happy, happy, happy. I wonder if I can take people in. I think I can take people in with me. Not 100% sure. Maybe somebody knows. I'll have to. Before I go and do these, I'll actually do a little bit of research. Ooh, that was a lot of nice stuff in here. A lot of boss mats.
I forge more than horseshoes and nails. Still got some good in it.
Nothing there.
My hammer sings on your return.
Yeah, I have to do a little bit of research on this properly. Because if I can take people in with me, then that's a definite plus. Yeah, some decent boss mats there. Put Andario back for a wee bit. Salvage this thing. And sell this thing, because you can't salvage a damn thing. It would be ooh, there's a. How long's the whisper got? 30 minutes. I'll do a quick. Because I'll just do a 79. It's should get this in less than a couple of minutes. Then head back into the Helltide. Finish off the second piece of the Helltide. Easy enough. Oh, I'm well happy in getting that Duriel, purified Duriel. Just have a little bit of this. So I've done this on without using mythics as well. It took me a wee bit longer, but still finished, easy peasy. The Aura Paladin is just way overpowered. But unless it breaks the game, Blizzard are not going to change this too much in any mid-season patch. They're only going to be game breakers, things that screw up the game from a graphics point of view, or have some crazy bugs. There are bugs here, I'm pretty sure, but they're not sort of game defining. You got to do this. Because there are so many builds in with a Paladin that's viable. There we go. Let's just see if we can upgrade anything. Where's the little thing? There we are. Then head back into shouldn't be finished yet. It isn't. Okay, so I done that side, so let's go into the other side. Ooh, what am I going in there for? Yeah, there's always this here. Still got a little under 30 minutes. Ba-boom, bye-bye. Oh, 2GA boots here. Right, so where is the... There's one down here, one down there. But I'll go up first, I think. I'll go up this way, this way, this way. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Oh, we'll take the Hellspire. And while the Hellspire is running, I'm going to go to the toilet. I'll take a toilet break. Have I died yet? I don't think so. I'm pretty tanky. But the maggots have eaten all my potions. So my life is barely coming down. My fortify is about 3/4. But that's it, done. We got some living steel here, which means that I can run some more bosses. And okay, here's... we can help out here. We'll just park ourselves in there. Is that guy at 300? Wow. Am I seeing this right? There's one... yeah, down at the bottom left hand side there. He's at 300. Wow. Was it blood? Okay, we'll run one more. Run is a not really the word I would use. We'll stand it one more. If he's, I think he's Chinese. Well, no, I actually can't tell. The rest of them around here are Chinese, but up. Is it 300? A Paragon 300. There's another guy at 290. Wow, these are being blasted. How long have I been blasting for? Now 112 hours. And I know I've missed some time. That's absolutely true. I was away for the better part of a week. Is there anything here worthwhile? Some blood. Okay, so I have enough. I want to go and open some boxes. And so the next box is up here. Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. Grab that big bunch. We have another baneful heart there. That's 2 baneful hearts we've got now. Right, the next is up here. Take the boxes on the way. Oh, there's a gobble. Nice little room. A lot of stuff dropping. 2GA. The last couple of times I've run the Hell Tides, I've actually run out of time and had opened every box and had about 500 plus cinders still left. I guess he disappeared before we got to him. Thought there was a goblin there. Living steel. And the next one is... should we go up and get the... Yeah, we've more than enough, I would say. Let's go get the far box and then sort of come back inside. And yeah, I generally run everywhere because I kill stuff, and when I kill stuff I get XP. So, and my movement speed is 200%, so I don't, you know, it's fast enough. Would you be quicker getting around in a horse or whatever? Yeah. But when you're on a horse, you're not killing anything. And the whole point of this is killing stuff. When it lets you get down. That's been like a third ambush in a couple of... Okay, let's down to this one, couple of minutes. Nothing really of noting here. Right, the next one seems to be on... We're all done on here. So there's one here. I think that takes me up and around in town. But what I could do is take a detour. So I'm just always in the hell tide. Just to give me a little bit extra boost. You don't have to go through town. Didn't really see. That's good. Come down this way. Just following the path. Stick to the path. Oh no! Ooh, a goblin. More cinders. Let's take this first. And then we'll go stand in the fire to get warm. Okay, so I can see some living steel. Oh, I hope my sleep is a little better tonight. The new year is almost upon us. I have another business trip to go in January. Be away for a week or so into France. So I need to do as much XP farming as I possibly can before I go there. I've also got some other stuff to do to prepare. Living the dream. I'm just wondering if you can hear my stomach rumbling. Maybe I should make myself a slice of toast or something. Okay, so we're all done here. Right, so here it was. Let's say you. Oh, another Baneful Heart. Cool. Chest armor. No real need of chest armor. But I do need to run another. Right, let's. Yeah, okay. Let's go through town into the other side, see if we, because sometimes the boxes change and they can sort of reappear. Oh, how many goblin things have we got? No more. I looked in there and I had like half a dozen goblin caches to pick up. Right, let's see if there's... Okay. Yay! That means we can open again. Been lucky a couple of times like this. And we still got 15 minutes. So there's loads of time. Should be able to get most of these boxes opened for a second time. Come on, get out of the way. Right, there was a box just here, yeah. And even if it's a box at 150, do you have enough? Living steel. Ooh. 2GA chest armor. I don't really need a baneful heart. Hell. Right, so there is 2 more. Heavenly Sigil. 160. I would guess by the time that you get down there, there'll be more than enough to open all of them, even if they're both at 150, which is unlikely. Probably both at 75. Are you gonna say anything? Doesn't want to do anything. Okay. Ooh, 2 of them. That means I can summon Gregor quite a few times. He's not the best boss for gaining XP. That goes to Urivar. He is by far the best XP farm in the game so far. And after these 2 boxes are open, that's me, all done. Opening steel. And the last box was right down here, yeah. A wee pet doesn't pick everything up. It has a bit of a mind of its own. There it is. and so we've still got... Oh, it's an amulet. We'll take the amulet though. Right, what do we... Slay more beasts in Variana. Okay. We'll see if we can slay more beasts. Ooh! Ah, I think we can do that. Beasts are not coming very frequently, are they? They're just boom, boom, boom. Okay. Nicely done. Judicator's Mask, which means I can open Uruvar. That's pretty neat. Right, so is there any more unopened boxes? Oh yeah, there is. Let's go and open the box. Malinok. You forget all these little towns are here after you've finished. Malinok is a stronghold. Here. Good. That means that we can maybe run another couple of Beast in the Ice. Man, this is just easy peasy. If there's an easier build in the game right now, I'd like to see it, because I am literally just running through. No need to press any buttons whatsoever. Oh, silent chest. Living steel. What was in the silent chest? Not a lot. Okay, I've got 10 minutes to run. All the boxes are open. I could suppose I could run across to the other side and see if any of the boxes have reopened on the other side, rather than waste these cinders again. Silent. Ring. Okay. What's that thing? Ah, okay. I haven't really come across many treasure goblins. We're on the other side, see if... Oh, there is. We've been lucky. Go on, open. Only the one though. None of the rest have appeared. Oh well. One is better than out. Some general mats. Okay, I'll help whoever is here by opening. Because we've got some to help. There's a rune. So I can clear pit 99s with this build just as it is. Takes about sort of 6-7 minutes, but it can still clear. Now if I started to build it out and put skills on the skill bar and condemnation or consecration probably, then yeah, you could clear much higher. But this clears for XP farming, clears more than enough. All the bosses, it just melts away. Corrupted horn. Right, so we could go down and have a look at Asmodan. We've got some mats for Asmodan to open the boxes and to summon. Now, if you're still waiting to get the 5, I have 5. How did I get 5? I went onto normal and went AFK. A couple of times. Well, I'll keep running it. Oh, it's an upgrade. Upgrades right now are few and far between. Life on hit. Getting full. Oh, before we do anything else, we do need to do something like running. Even I forget. Even I? No. I also forget. So we run a Forgotten Wisdom to get an XP well, which gives us an extra 15%, and we take our medicine. Okay, so there's a heraldic gateway here. I debating whether I don't really need to run the heraldic strong room. There's nothing in the strong room that I really need. But I'll run it just to sort of showcase a little bit. Alright, so we're not going to evade, so that's a no-brainer. Pillars, tethered monsters, gives it an extra 4. Okay, so pillar ritual 25%. That'll do nicely, as they say. And then on to find a pillar. Ritual complete. Oh, I forgot to pick up the little thing. Never mind. I should have picked up the evade thing. Can't lose it. Spend too much time in going back. Where's all the monsters gone? Oh, it wants me to go. Let's just take this. Go back and get. Where's all the monsters? Easy. I was running out of monsters to kill there that weren't arriving. Escalation. Where's shield? Nothing else. Right, so where is the XP well? There it is. So you can either choose to continue and finish, or like me and go somewhere else. I was going to go down here, so I'll go to Auradin set. Go have a look at Asmodan for a wee while. He's where? He's there. Always put a pin on it and just follow the trail. It's easy, you don't get lost. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Easy peasy. Easiest build in D4 right now, I would say. Only use your auras. Okay, so just to show you where I am. So I've got the Air of Perdition. It's a double GA and it's 16 item quality. Lucky Hit and Core. Shroud of False Death, double GA, it's 17 item quality. That's for the sanctification, resource gen and damage. It's not spectacular. The one that I think that is quite necessary for this build, but you don't have to have it, but it certainly makes life a lot easier. Chance to have Holy Light Aura to deal double damage, and here the sanctification was holy damage, and it's the Holy Light is only like a bit low actually. Here I put blocks have a 45% chance to freeze an attacker, so that's your crowd control, and you'll see why when I get into the... I'll get back into the fight. Then it's got strength, max life, armor, and I re-rolled it onto armor, and 3 to on guard, fortify gen. So here I have Holy Light Aura potency, attack speed, healing, movement speed, faith per second, life. Nothing spectacular. Then I have Doombringer. Here the sanctification was attack speed. This sanctification was attack speed. This sanctification was an extra GA. Here it's a single GA onto max life, which gives me this massive 20k life and fortify. Then I got the Herald of Zakarum. You could use a regular shield for this, but I put it on. Actually, I don't need it on, to be honest with you. But it is increased strength, resistance, and armor, retribution chance. But you can get away with using a regular shield without any problems. But everybody else has me done. There we go. The sanctification was an extra GA. Here the sanctification was resource cost reduction, and here I'm casting Valor skill resource primary resource, but I'm not casting any skills whatsoever, so that's a bit of a waste. Then we've got attack speed, max life, crit strike chance, max life, attack speed. And the reason you want attack speed, I'll show you in the build. And here the sanctification was an extra GA. For the amulets, the sanctification was your disciple skills weaken, and I don't use any. But if and when I do, then I can use. So righteousness, heavyweight, and on guard. Right, so open some boxes. Have I got on the player keys? Yes. That's for tutorial. Not too many layer keys. More marks though. Yeah, there. I think what I'll move is across to this. Okay, so he's open again. Right, so let's now take a look at the Paragon board. So for the Paragon board, I have a starter with Diminish, because I like the idea of the lots of damage to elites. And here you got damage and strength. I then quickly moved up into the castle board. Right now my current bonus is a stupid 2000%. That's nuts. Then in the castle board I've got Challenger, which is a bonus to all the normal nodes, and in this board there's a lot of strength. So increasing these is a good thing. Then I've got damage to crowd control enemies. So this is why I got the aspect that I did, because I've got damage to crowd control, so I need crowd control, so that's why. So in the Relentless boards I've got spirits. Now there's none of the boards has got masses and masses amount of spirit, but this is one of the better boards for spirits. Then I came up into the beacon boards, and I have exploiting here. Now I was running what was it? Resplendence, casting an aura, but I didn't really feel that it gave me that much. It gave me the bonus to magic nodes, but the aura skill, yeah. So I put here in damage to vulnerable, and the things are vulnerable a lot of the time, and this is one of the more intelligence node boards as well. Up into getting the block chance and the total armor, as well as the crit strike damage and attack speed and total resist. Then the last board I put on was Preacher, zealot skills, and again I'm not sure I really need this board because I don't have any skills, but it is about the increased attack speed and increased damage equal to your attack speed. That's the important part of this. It's not the first part, it's the second part. And Macro Boy has released a good video on why this is so important. So I've actually contained that in my build guide. Here's a link you can go and watch. And in here I've put control. And again, different people have different ideas. But I do increased damage to chilled and frozen enemies, and these guys are chilled and frozen. They're damage to crowd control, which they are. And here we're running the attack speeds as much as we can. Max life down into the attack speeds, into the fortified gen, and into the damage while fortified. and we're not dead yet. Okay, here comes the sigils because I changed the cross. That's I was going to swear there. And they're still coming. Finally. That's a lot of sigils. I'll probably need to go back into, sort of dump some, go back into town. No, I've got them all here. Tributes of Ascendance. That was a lot of Tributes of Ascendance. I think it's the Tribute of Ascendance that give you, there's still even more coming. Drop one of these. Oh, I need to drop more than one. Don't need them. Don't need them. And I really don't need them much either. Okay, so they can fight this. I need to go and work out if I've got a treasure breach or an armory or a mythic prankster. And I see I also have, right, so now when you there's a lot of escalation dungeons dropping, and as you run an escalation there is a possibility the second one might be a mythic prankster, or the third one, because there's usually 3, or it might be a treasure breach or something else. But I've getting so many of these, I don't run them. And Astaroth at the pardon me, Opals. Materials, gold. I'll keep a wisdom. Artillery. So there was none in there. Right, so there was some decent amount of, and we've got a lot of boss mats now. 9, there was 9 tributes of Ascendance. So guys, if you want some mythics, well, the chance of a mythic, you can run these tributes of Ascendance. Now I can't give it to you, but I can run them. Right, so tribute of refinement and then harmony. Oh, look, see, there's a treasure breach. That's on and we've got a ton of them. So we got a treasure breach as well. We'll keep the Forgotten Wisdom one. And you have to sell these. You get sweet FA for them. But, you know, it's either that or you drop them on the ground, and I'd rather have money in the pocket. Gauntlets, I think. 'Cause maybe a Dawnfire can drop for me. Oh well, first I need to Crown a Lucian. No. Cathedral. No. Exfall. No. Nah. It's getting warm in here now. I'm going to take this top off. Time is it? 11 o'clock. Okay, I need to just take a couple of minutes to put on some rice. I'll be back in just a touch. And there we go. Sorry about that. So, don't think there's anything here that I really need. Open up this. And the treasure of the tree. And a Paragon point we have. Nothing here. Now, where on earth do I want to put my Paragon point? Intelligence. So have I any simple intelligence? Yes, there we go. Damage to crowd control enemies. I'll have a bit of that. World boss in 31 minutes. Set my timer. 29 minutes. Give me a couple of minutes to get across there if necessary. And he's up there this time. Okay. I do like to keep myself a bit light.
The magic's awaiting you on the table.
What I think I can do, let's run. There was a treasure breach, wasn't there? Let's run the treasure breach. And as this is an escalating dungeon, there could be something else hiding behind. Alright, so I have my medicine and my XP. There's the first couple. And I see this. Wow! Heavens almighty. GA ring. You have to be a little bit you can't pick everything up. I don't want to pick up now anything that's sort of below a 2GA, and you do have to be a little careful with the legendary treasure bags because they're the same color. But that was that was already nuts. Wow. 2,200 obducite. And okay, this is a greed shrine. So when I press this, there could be some more treasure goblins arrive, and it did. There's one up here. Wow. Wow. Another almost 2,500. Some Nethiron. Blood. There's a treasure bag I forgot. Okay, I need to... No, it's not under that one. Okay, so we need to head across to the second side. can see, I can see. Another pair. Another 1100. Search for the bloodstone. What the hell's it? Am I can't see that I've got any more. Wow. This is... There's no more villagers. I don't think I've got the key already, do I? I should check the door, shouldn't I? Yeah, I don't have the key. And yet there's no more villagers to... Well, this is a bit annoying. Well, Tom. No key. Shoot. There's no villager amongst this bunch, is there? Ah. Couldn't see the damn thing. There's the bloodstained key. I was about to give up there. Okay, I can see two more. I'm glad I didn't... Ooh, wow, wow, wow. 2, 4, 6. Another 1500 obdusite. And another 1500 obdusite. Some neath iron. You see, that was a bag of materials there. So this is why you have to be just a wee bit cautious, because the legendary bag of anything is the same colour. They're a bit easy to miss. Okay, I can see more up this way. Another 1200. Treasure bag here, prisms. And ooh, more. These ones are running away. Hahaha, I got them though. Another 3,500 obdusite. 2GA ring. Another treasure bag. Another rune. And even more obdusite. Wow. Lethal, okay. And that's the final little piece. That was a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4 legendaries, 6 magic, triple GA ring, double GA cool. Another rune. Right, so the next one is a Forgotten Wisdom. Gold reserve. That's good. That was a massive amount of treasure goblets. Right, so we need to be hunting for... There we go. Not easiest things to see in this wide world. So, as I say, this is probably the easiest build that you can run. We're literally hands-free. We've got our left click for our movement. And that's it. And look at these just melting away. And there's the XP well. And we missed that. Down we go. Where we go? Okay, so we'll just sit this one out. Let the auras do the job. That's quite a lot of XP globes. We'll pick them up, obviously, because that's like money for nothing. So I still need to do some research on these purified altars. That's nicely done. To see if I can take people in with me in some way. I think our Macro Boy had something about this, but I'll need to go and take a look. Because if I can take somebody in with me, or a whole group, that would be pretty damn good. Travel to the Council of Thieves. I have got so much Opticite now. Okay, so there's the Council of Thieves. Just let's finish off this little piece here. No, I don't want to do that. Let's just get on and finish the escalation. So, Obfuscite, another Forgotten Wisdom. And a Heraldic Strong. I'm not going to do the Heraldic Strong Room this time. But the Obfuscite, you wonder why I'm laughing. I got 152k already. I have some more treasure breaches ready to run. I just haven't run them yet. But you can see the treasure breaches gives you a goodly amount of Obfuscite. Oh, what was that? Cry? Don't cry for the Argentina. Truth is, I never loved you. First so the song goes. So here we go. Second floor. No. Sheesh. Let's just get this thing finished, shall we? Great Shrine, which should mean that there's some goblins up here. Yeah, that was one. That was another. Bag of oboes. Did it drop gold? Maybe not so much. Nothing stands in my way. See, I keep them fit by making them run all the time. No fat paladins here. I think the last one is here. Yeah, so there we go. Right, so the last one is Riches of Keys, good. Rivar and Unique Spoils. So we see how quickly he goes down. He's dead already, he just doesn't know it. And Astaroth, let's see. Boom, boom. Oh, I love my build. Right, so let's see what we got here. Didn't need that. Take the ring, Eon. Neath iron. Okay. Back to town we go. That was very productive. Right, so Mother's Embrace. We don't like that embrace. We'll keep the ring. Crit strike, physical resist, blessed shield. Well, maybe if I change the build to something else. Attack speed, life on hit. I'd like to say I'd like to keep this and maybe masterwork it and blah blah blah, but I've got so much junk in my stash already. I do need to get rid of things.
I'll keep my
Right, so let's open up the blueies first. Couple of GAs in here.
See some steel you need.
Nope, we won't touch that. Right, so materials, obols, 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 shiny. Last season getting legendaries was very difficult. Much better this season. I think I can probably craft at least one of each mythic. Keep a hold of that. Forgotten Wisdom. Don't need the Harmony. Put the Refinement away, the Hordes away. Sell these because I just don't like throwing them on the ground. Junk this because I don't need it. Right, so we've got a whole bunch of obols to open up. What do you think? Maybe go for a ring? See if we can get a top-notch ring. That's not a max. That is a 3GA. But it's not a fantastic 3GA, is it? But that max life you can, or a fire resist can roll away. But maybe keep the fire resist because the fireballs on the floor do kill a lot of people. Max life, life and hit, crit strike. The rest I'd really like to have at least a 2GA. Keep a hold of that. Keep a hold of that. See if we can get a better Dawn Fire. Nope, there was only one with a GA in that bunch. And it's something that we don't need. But we can try that again. Come on. You know you want to give it to me. Crit strike, fortified. That's not too shabby actually. Armor, poison resist. 2 double GAs. I'm really struggling to find. Look at that. A whole rack of nothing. No GAs whatsoever. Oh, there was one GA. It says you've had enough already. Strength. So these are only single GAs.
Have a wee gamble.
Not a bad pull,
And
that.
that's it done.
Better than starting from nothing.
Ha. Right, so I do need to take some medicine again. So I do have quite a number of boss mats. I can run Urivar because he gives me the best XP of all. Oh, I got 6 minutes. Yeah, I can run some Urivar. Duriel Urivar is here. 6 minutes, I could run 10 in 6 minutes. That's a stupid amount, I know. But Urivar is by far the best boss for XP farming. So here we're just a little under 26. I need to get wolves. $32. Go pick up. $38. That's why I say he's the best boss for XP farming. Ooh, a double GA helm. Quickest. Now I did a video on this you can check out on YouTube in the Wolf 69. But even if you don't have any mats and you have to go out and come back, reset and come back in again, this is still by far the best XP farming method in the game right now. Okay, go back to town before I open. See, we're up to, we've almost doubled our XP in just less than a minute. So was there something of interest here? That's actually not a bad helm. I'll keep a hold of that. Excuse me. If people want to use builds that are okay, so we open summer that a little bit. Ooh, triple GA chest armor. Would have been nice if it had been a triple GA mythic chest armor. Right, that was my nearest and dearest telling me she'll be home soon, and also the "1 minute to the boss." Perfect timing. And up we go. And there we are. Mantle of the Grey. That's, again, that's a good. Well, we'll keep a hold of that. Sundered Knight. You see, I was running Sundered Knight because casting an aura triggers consecration. But I was finding that I wasn't casting anything. So it rendered itself useless. Which is why I changed across to Doombringer. And Doombringer, you know, yeah, it gives you 60, well in my case, 61% max life. So which means my Fortify and max life is 20k each. Which is pretty amazing actually. You essentially you're immortal, you don't die. Who we got? Asmodan? Yeah. So my auras are helping everybody kill Asmodan a wee bit more. But I do have to I need to charge my iPad. I have no worries about dying, so being AFK even in some serious content is not a major issue. And Asmodan, I think I've got the layer boss key still. Should be okay. Pardon me, that's a lot of... And I haven't even opened the box yet. Right, now to open the box. Okay, so... And it's still coming. Oh, I'm full. Right, so I need to go back to town. What was the interesting things that dropped here? Triple GA. We'll keep. and then the rest max life. Resist all. Yeah. Problem is, I'm getting. I really do need to go through these and decide what I really want to keep and for different builds. I've opened already. Cathedral Song. It's not a bad pair of boots actually. Armor, movement speed, fortify, 2 to consecration. I could see what we can do with these boots. Don't need the aura cooldown. Holy light aura potency is okay. You can temper this as many times as you want, and eventually it'll become a GA. I don't want to change anything else on this, but if I'm going to sanctify, what I do need to make sure I do is have the affix to the one that you want. Right now I've got this on. If I was to change the build, is this see, the attacks reduce the evade cooldown. So if when you're running an evade one, that would be the one to put on. So I'll put that on because I might want to change the build later. So that's actually pretty good. Then we masterwork. Which one do we armor? I think would be better. And there we've got a GA-ish on the armor. So let's head up. Excuse me. So we got everything the way that we want it to be. And the last step is to actually sanctify it. But just let's make sure. So we got the item quality up to 25. We've got Holy Light Aura Potency, which we want, and we're imprinted with the Evade, which is what we wanted. So the last step is to sanctify, and a new affix is added. Cooldown reduction. That's pretty good. Now if we actually wanted to do an evade build now, this is pretty good. But now I have to find space. So in this one I put on similar to what we've got right now. The one we've got on, it gives us a little bit more movement speed and attack speed. So everything's then we can, this one is about judging the enemy, because when we run Holy Light and we actually press Holy Light active instead judges enemy, so that works well with the what was it, judging, and that's why I put this one on here. So we, just to go over this again, so here I've re-rolled it to armor. Keep the lightning resist, because you can only re-roll one. But we don't want shared misery. If we do, it's not, that's a 52 and not 55. We could run disobedience on this, which gives us increased armor. It depends on whether I'm going to run this in Arbiter, because this would be good for running in an Arbiter form. Judging an enemy, which was similar to what we just looked at. We don't have a two-handed weapon, so this is no good for us. This is reasonable, especially at the beginning. Gain 20 armor and 2 for every 5 faith you spend for 4 seconds, stacking up to 50 times. So that's like 1,000 armor. That's not shabby. Aspect of might, we're not running any basics. Lucky hit can fortify. We've got enough fortify. But if I change away the build, you know, some of these become a little bit more interesting. Disciple skills weaken. Juggernaut has had a big nerf. You only gain 600 armor now, instead of a percentage of your armor. Undying when you cast a skill, which is not a bad thing when you're pit pushing. Which one do I want for this one? Actually, I can't really decide on this. Look at that, it's a 4 GA, but it's still not maxed out. But I will. Oh no, not here. Here. +9 to basic. I think that'll be okay. because if I run a basic skill like advanced, that would be good. A new legendary power added. That's actually not too shabby. Deal 11% increased damage, triple if standing still. That's actually not a bad thing. Not too shabby at all. Still can't think of a use for. It's a shame that that's a double GA, but the sort of resolve is right in between the middle. That's a better, but it's not. Razor plate. I only need one razor plate. Soul brand. See, both of these are sort of okay. Herald of Zakarum. I'm sort of better with it the way I am, because they gain 32% as opposed to 43%. Right, Sermon, Griswold's Opus. This is an interest. Okay, let's do this one. Seven to heavyweight. I think that will do nicely. Thank you very much. Increased crit strike while healthy. Increased crit strike chance. This is better. Now then, if we get, so we're at 25. Now if we get a sanctification that's like a Harlequin or the Grandfather, that would be pretty damn awesome. Or even the Heir of Perdition. Not the Shroud though. Upgraded to a greater affix. Strength. Okay, that's better than a kick in the butt, but not as good as some of them. That's pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that. Not a one that I'm going to be using now because you need to deal direct damage. Non-physical damage, GA. Let's have a look at this. Non-physical damage. I'm okay with the non-physical damage. Upgraded to a GA, cooldown reduction. And again, not shabby. Argent Veil. See, the Argent Veil is the one for the evade. That's vulnerable damage, but only 1 to core. And this is about judgment. Fists of Fate again. Let's have a look at the Argent Veil. Max life. 2 to core. vulnerable. Yeah, I think we're okay with vulnerable. See what kind of sanctification that we get. New legendary power. Zealot. Skills have a 20% to restore 7 faith. Okay. We need to make sure that we run a zealot skill, but not bad. Oh, that sneeze was a long time in coming. Mantle of the Grey. And again, it's unlikely I'm going to really move away from these, though. That's the thing. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. I need to do some research. So thank you very, very much for watching. But for me, it's lunchtime. So thank you very much for watching. But for me, it is time to go. And maybe we'll see you this afternoon or tomorrow. Bye for now.